just have our intro script so we can then just like chat. So we're gonna say, hi, I'm Chelle, and then you're gonna say, I'm Silverfalconcosplay. And then I'll say, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And then you can say, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. I don't think there was so fun! Okay, so let's run through. Okay, ready? Hi, I'm Chelle. Oh. Hi, I'm Chelle.
And I'm Silverfalconcosplay.
If you are new to my channel, welcome.
And if you're a current subscriber, welcome back.
Yay! So I have asked Silverfalconcosplay to guest star in today's video because you were here for the event I'm going to talk about.
Yes, I was.
You are a very instrumental part of this event, actually. We're going to be talking about a convention horror story today. Arguably one of my worst ones, I would say. Probably one of the worst things that has happened to me at a convention. And this is the time I nearly passed out as Supergirl at Comic-Con. So we're going to tell this story in two parts because it's kind of a doozy. The first is going to be what I remember, which is not a lot because, you know, we'll get into that. But then Silverfalconcosplay here is going to tell us what actually happened. So let's set the scene. Okay. This happened in August 2019 at Boston Comic-Con. Boston Comic-Con is better known as Fan Expo Boston, actually. That's its official name, but who cares? Not me. We only went on the Sunday. We went with a bunch of our friends Sunday of the convention, and it was like 90 degrees that day. So that day I was cosplaying as Supergirl, and you were cosplaying as Crowley.
Yes.
Good moments. You were so cute.
Oh, you were so cute too.
Thank you. We had been at the convention for several hours. We got there in the morning, we got some food, we hung out with all our friends, and then we decided to go outside and take photos. And there was this really cute garden area outside of the convention center. It's the Boston Convention Center if you aren't familiar with it. And I'll like insert some photos here of the area, or maybe some vlog footage, because I have some vlog footage.
The one video that we have before everything went wrong.
We were outside in the garden in very direct sunlight for I don't know how long. It was definitely 30 minutes or more.
It might have been, I want to say an hour.
Yeah, maybe. I want to say around an hour. And this is kind of where the memory starts to get fuzzy. I remember, I think I borrowed the prints you had bought earlier, and I was like holding them over my head because I was really hot, like in the sun. So I was using your prints as a sunshade. And then Kelly from Rebel Princess Cosplay came out and joined us in the garden. Like she got like separated and found us. And she was dressed as Taco, so she had an umbrella. And so she was shading me with the umbrella and kind of helping me out there because I was really warm. And that's when this happened. Insert clip here.
I'm dying. Y'all are gay. We're all gay.
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go.
Yeet.
That's when I remember starting to be really, really warm and really tired. And I'm like a very like social, chatty person. So if I stop talking, that usually means something's wrong. And I just remember like completely stopping talking. And what I remember after that is I think you were the one who like kind of noticed something was up with me, and you were like, do you want to go inside? And I just kind of like nodded. So I remember going inside. I don't remember going through security. It's kind of a blur. I've been told what happened after security was I made a beeline for the water fountain. And people like were kind of freaked out because I was clearly out of my head at that point and they thought I was like running away. But I just wanted water. I think I remember kneeling down like on the ground to drink water from the water fountain. And cause like I was like dead at this point and I didn't care that I was like on the floor. And then you all kind of like caught up to me and herded me towards the bench across from like the medical station in the hallway of the convention center. And from there, it's gone.
Oh my god.
I don't remember what happened after that. It's just kind of a blur. because as we found out, I had heat stroke. I had gotten so hot in my Supergirl costume, I wasn't even sweating at this point anymore, which is one of the signs of heat stroke. A big one is also like confusion and an altered mental state, and I was gone. Like, I remember sitting on the bench and people sitting next to me and then people sitting on the ground. I don't know what we were talking about. I don't know how long we were there for. And I don't know what we did during that time. What I do actually remember is kind of like feeling like my brain wasn't working and that I couldn't even form a full like thought, much less speak. And I'm pretty sure I was completely nonverbal.
Yeah, I'd say probably almost.
Yeah. So I remember we were there for what felt like maybe 30 minutes or an hour. Then you guys were kind of like, are you feeling better? And I was. So we got up, a really cute little kid asked me for a picture, and I kind of, mustered myself together to take it, because I really wanted to take pictures with kids, because they're so wonderful. And then we went to the red carpet. So like a probably good 30 minutes to an hour in there is just complete brain fog. So this is
terrifying.
Yeah, it was really scary. So I just had a complete hour just gone from my brain. I just don't know what happened. So that's where you come in.
So, yes, I was one of the people there that witnessed all of this happening. I do remember you had taken one of my prints and you were holding it over your head and shielding it. You're just sitting in a chair. So I was like, okay, they're getting a little hot. So at one point, I do remember I looked over and Chelle's kind of just sitting there. This very blank look on their face, and they're just sitting there, not talking. And so I go over and I was like, are you okay? And I think you said something, and you were like you didn't even really answer me, and I was like, do you want to go inside? And they were like, yeah. And so I'm like, okay guys, it's time to go inside now. So
Good
think,
friend.
So I think, I don't remember, so we helped you inside and we're walking down security. So from what I remember, I'm standing there getting my badge scanned, Chelle got their scan, and then they just start walking. Very obviously, nothing's going on right here or up here, and they're just walking.
No thoughts, brain empty.
So it's we get through, and me and Apocalypse Unicorn just look at our friend Kelly and just go, Kelly, follow them. Because we didn't know if you were going to pass out or something on the way there. So Kelly goes and follows you. I didn't know you were kneeling on the ground. I think I missed that because we went to go find a spot. So yeah, we did find a spot. It was right near the water fountain, on a bench. So it was right across from the medical station, and just in case, if anything really bad happened, you would literally just have to run five steps and be right there, which was good. So from what I remember, we sat you down. I was sitting in front of you on the ground, and I had one of those water bottles that keeps the water cold. I forget what they're called.
It's insulated.
Yeah, insulated water bottles. And I remember I kept giving it to you, and I was like, drink water, and you kept drinking the entire water bottle, and either me or Kelly kept getting up and filling it, and I just kept making you drink water, because again, you were just sitting on the just kind of spacing out. And I remember our friend Pocky King, and it was Pocky King, Emmy, and then some other people came, and Cam, Pocky King, started talking to you. I remember started talking to you, and it was a running joke of she was dressed as the Frankenstein girl from Monster Prom, and I remember she went up to you, it was a running joke of show about cosplay, will you go to prom with me? Or I just remembered you were kind of looking, you were like, ah, yeah, or something, cause again, you were just completely out of it, and I didn't even know if you understood what she said, or if you, apparently now I know that you just don't remember that.
I have no memory at all.
Yeah,
that's actually really scary.
I distinctly remember that they were talking to you, and you were you didn't have a conversation with her, but it was and it was scary. It was really scary, and I was like, oh my god, are they gonna die? I don't know.
I lived, bitch.
Yeah. After 30 minutes, we were like, oh, how are you feeling? Can you walk? And they were like, yeah, I think I'm doing better. And They were slightly more comprehensible at this point, but still pretty much like kind of out of it. So I remember I took your arm and we were walking, and then the little girl ran up to him and was like, "Oh my God, Supergirl, can I get a photo?" And I remember you were like, "Yeah, like." It was really cute, but it was also like we were all like kind of we got out of the way, but we were also standing here like, all right, if they fall, we're right here. Then I remember we went up to the red carpet and we like sat you down in the front, and I remember you took our boots off.
I remember that
Yeah.
because we have a photo of me with just like my socks on.
Yeah, because you just had the knee-high socks, and I remember we sat you down, and then I think we all sat down for a little bit, and then we went to stand at the window. But I remember you had taken your boots off, and after like 5-10 minutes, you were like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
I was much better after like 10 minutes.
You were back to your like bubbly self, so I was like, "Okay, you're fine now." Yeah. And then the rest of the day went on like that.
So, lesson learned. I can laugh about it now, but it was scary at the time, and it's still kind of very frightening to hear about what actually happened and realize I don't remember it.
It was honestly really scary.
I mean, well, that's the reason why this is like, we can laugh about it, but it is a con horror story, because it is a very bad situation. Like, heat stroke can lead to very bad things, which is why I'm so grateful I had you with me and all of our other friends who took really good care of me and made sure I was okay. And that's why I feel like it's so important to go to conventions, not only with people, but people you know who are going to look out for you and who are going to take care of you if something like that happens. So that is possibly my worst convention horror story. Thank you so much for not only joining me to share this video, but for taking care of me when that happened.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yes, if you enjoyed this video, or you have a similar experience where something bad happened to you, but you had a good friend to help you out, let us know in the comments down below so we can learn from you as well. I am hoping to reach 200 subscribers by the end of this summer. Woo! And we're actually getting really close, which really is exciting.
Yay!
So if you want to join us, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this story, do that. Yeah!
Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram. I think that's literally the only thing. We'll put it right here.
Yeah! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Once again, this is Silverfalconcosplay. We're signing off. Don't get heat stroke! My leg is literally slipping from the sweat. Like, can you see that? It's hot today too. It's like we're reliving the experience. So we're actually going to tell this story in 2 parts because, as you said, no, I'm going to redo that. So we're going to